Okay.
Okay, sorry. Right. You are part 5 student, okay? I'm sure you kat rumah semua kan? This is will be your final semester, so you don't have to enter the campus ke?
Kalau ikan tak perlu, madam.
Tak boleh, di rumah je. Okay. I want to share my slide, but then whenever you want to enter, then I have to admit you. So macam I have to stop lah kadang-kadang tu, okay? I share juga lah ya. Okay. Can you see my slide?
Yes.
Yes, madam.
So kalau ada masalah or dia stuck ke, you just let me know, okay? Okay. So this is MGT269 Business Communication. This is the first time that I teach this course offered to AC students, okay, part 5. Okay. Before this, at Dungon, we only have investment analysis students in part 2 who will take this subject. I believe this is the new cohort for the students kan, so you are the first one lah yang ambil ni. For me personally, I think that it is much more suitable lah for students with the higher parts, okay, higher semester to take this subject, because this subject will expose you on all the requirements, materials, things that you need to do in your working life lah when you want to apply for a job. Okay. So a little bit about the course. Okay, at the end of the course, students should be able to explain business communication concepts, okay, and factors that affecting the communication. Okay. Demonstrate oral communication skills appropriately in business situations. So of course we have when we have the face-to-face dulu, okay, so we always have the role playing, okay, but since we are conducting this online, so we no longer have the role playing anymore, okay. You also need to produce relevant written business documents such as business letters, minutes of meeting, and also business report, meaning that throughout the semester in this subject you will need to learn, learn how to write a formal letter, okay, documents that we use in meeting, okay, and also to write a report, okay. You will also learn on how to apply job application, okay, using the application letter, resume, and mock job interview. So for online, we don't have mock job interview, but it will be more on the, you have to prepare a video resume, or we call it as a resume. So this course focuses on 4 main aspects of business communication. Business communication because we focus on the communication that happen inside the organization. Okay, so we want to focus on the report writing, meetings, business letters, job application and interview, public speaking and presentation skills. So this is roughly what we're gonna go through for our 14 weeks, okay, this semester. For first week, this is our first week, so we're gonna learn the introduction of the two business communication. For this chapter, even though it's a bit longer, however, it's very basic, simple, and this is just like a revision or MGT162, because in MGT162, kalau you ingat lagi masa you ambil part 1 or part 2, I'm not sure, kan, you've learned about communication lah. Okay, so this chapter, the first chapter will be the same one. Okay, in week 2 and week 3, we're gonna learn report writing. Report writing is actually the chapter 3 of the subject. However, I'm gonna teach it first in week 2 because you have an assignment, okay, about report writing. So that's why we have to learn it first, so that you will have extra time lah for you to do the assignment. Okay? In week 4, we're going to learn visual communication. Okay, visual communication, you'll be exposed to visual aids. Okay, sometimes when we do the oral presentation or when we want to prepare a report, a writing, we need to include the visual aids. Example of visual aids will be slide, PowerPoint can, or tables, charts, bar graph, and so on. Okay. So even though visual aid is simple, we only have a few subchapter, but we're gonna do it in 2 weeks. Okay, so in 5th week, we're gonna focus on the information transfer. Information transfer means that the continuation of your report writing. Okay, so whatever that you prepare here during the report writing, you will also continue it with the information transfer, meaning that whatever data information that you get, you will transfer the format into visuals. Okay? In week 6 and week 7, we're going to learn about meetings. Okay, so in week 6, we will know what are the purpose of meeting, who is involved in the meeting, the roles of the committee members, the chairman of the meeting, the types of meeting. Okay, in week 7, we want to focus on the documents that we use before the meeting, during the meeting, and also after the meeting. Basically, there are 3 documents. Okay, the first one is the notice of meetings. Okay, that we send out before we start the meeting, is for to call people who involved with the meeting to inform them about the meeting. And then together with the notice of the meeting, we're going to attach the agenda. Agenda basically is the list of the topic that we're going to discuss during the meeting. And after the meeting finish, we're going to prepare the minutes of meeting. Minutes of meeting is very important so that those people who didn't or can enter or attend the meeting, they will read the meeting, the minutes, so that they will know what happened during the meeting. Okay? So in week 8 and week 9, we're going to do business letters. Okay, so week 8 focused solely on letters. Okay, even though we have so many types of letter, we have inquiry letter, request letter, reply to inquiry, reply to request, offer letter, and so on. But all of these letter, the formal letter, will be using the same or similar format. Okay, so the purpose of the letter might be different. Okay, the reason why you submit the letter is different, but the format will be the same lah. So you only have one format for all the letters. Okay, in week 9, we continue with memorandum or memo. Okay, this is the same topic as in business letter, but I just put it separately so that for week 8, you just focus on the letter format, and for week 9, you just focus on the memo format. So for letter, basically we can submit the letter to outsiders, okay, outside the organization. Okay, while for memo, it's more for the internal, okay, to be circulated internally, inside the organization. In week 10 and week 11, we're going to do the job application and resume. Okay, so when you want to apply for a position, for a job, you have to prepare a cover letter. Okay, together with the cover letter, you will attach your resume. Okay, cover letter basically you will tell the company that you are interested with the position. Okay, and you ask them to give you or to call you for the interview session. Okay, so you will attach your resume to summarize about your background, your academic qualification, your experience. Okay. In week 12 and week 13, okay, you want to see about the job interview. Week 12, the preparation of question. What are the questions being asked during the interview session? Okay. Week 13, the preparation before, during, and after the interview. What will you need to prepare before you go and attend for interview? What you need to do during the interview session, and after the interview session, what you need to do. Okay. And in week 14, we're gonna have a word test. Okay. For the evaluation, okay, so 40% of the marks will come from the report writing, okay? 10% for the meetings documents, 10% for the video resume, and 40% for the test. For the last semester, we don't have tests, but we have the final exam. Okay, so final exam tu biasanya they will we conduct during the final week lah, final assessment week tu, okay, yang dia bagi. But since for this semester they already changed, we don't have final exam, so we replace it with test. So we cannot do in final exam test week 2, so we decided to do it in week 14. Okay, after we finish all the syllabus, so we gonna have the test lah. However, the test it will be the same lah as the final. It's just that we change the name to test. Okay? So let's say that you fail the subject. So since it is 100% assessment, so if you fail, I guess you have to repeat the whole one lah. You tak boleh macam sit for the sub paper sebab dia tak ada exam. Okay? So make sure you don't fail. The subject ni actually tak ada student yang fail. Nobody fail for the subject because it's very easy. The student fail because they choose to fail. Bukan saya nak kata macam tak ada langsung student yang fail sepanjang saya mengajar. Pada zaman-zaman dulu adalah seorang dua yang fail. But the student fail because he choose to fail. Kan? Ada memang purposely untuk failkan diri during exam. Tak faham kenapa. Yang tu saya tak ajar. Student tu, ada seorang lagi student tu dia tak pergi exam, okay? So dia balik sebab dia tak sihat, terus balik, okay? So that's why lah, okay? It's not because they cannot do it during exam, but they didn't attend the exam, okay? So before this and last semester pun nobody fail the subject. It's very easy for you to score lah the subject, okay? I brief a little bit about the assessment. So assessment 1, we have the report writing and analytical report, 40%. So this is a group assignment. Okay, I will explain further kejap lagi. For assessment 2, meetings document for 10% is also a group assignment. Okay. Untuk assessment 3, the video resume 10%. So student, you have to prepare a video for about 10 minutes. Okay, highlight about yourself lah. This is of course not the individual assignment, and then we have test for 40%. So test of course lah dia secara individual. Okay, so the format will be multiple choice questions, true false question, and also long essay questions. Okay. So the first assignment, the analytical report. Students are required to write an analytical report on a topic of their choice. Okay? Topics should be related to business or current issues. Okay? The report should consist of all of this. Okay? So meaning that analytical report meaning that you in your report you have to give recommendation, you have to analyze the data and give suggestions. So that's why we call it as the analytical report. Okay, the topic dikata related to business or current issues. I want you to focus on the current issues which related to you or your friends, your classmate. Meaning that the respondent or the data must come from those people in your age. Okay. So the report, okay, of course, must have the cover page, yang standard one lah. Okay, the table of content. Table of content usually you will list out all the content, okay, the topic in your report with the page number. Okay, the executive summary. Since you are part 5 students, saya tak perlu macam terang satu-satu lah because dia dah nak habis, so of course you tahu semua ni. Executive summary is the summary, a brief summary overview about the content of your reports. Okay, so when the reader read your executive summary, they will get a rough idea about the content of your report. Executive summary is very short, maybe about 1 paragraph or half page lah. Okay, so usually for the cover page, table of content, and also executive summary, you will prepare it last after you finish everything, then baru you prepare lah for executive summary, table content, and also page, cover page. So the first one is the introduction. Okay, you will write down the background of problems. Okay, purpose. Okay, why you want to study about the topic, the scope. Okay, the scope means that who is the people that you study, method of investigation, and also limitations. Background of problems means that you will tell what are the problems, okay, or the issues that you want to focus. Since I said that the people or the scope will be you, your friends, okay, so it must be, the problem must be related to you. Contohnya macam you can say that the problems that students face when doing ODL, online distance learning. Also problems that students face when every semester when they want to register. Then that the problems that the target is the students, okay, or any problems that you think that related to you lah. Because for the method of investigation later, you have to get the data, the information from your scope ni. Scope ni is you lah. So you will do a questionnaire. Later you will distribute the questionnaire lah, and those questionnaire will be given answered by you, not you lah, but your classmate. Okay. Since we have in order for us to conduct this, dia macam a little or simple research lah, mini research, okay? Just want to expose you to the report lah, the format of the report. Since if we want to do a really full research, we have to submit the proposal, letter to Shah Alam and everything, because we want to gather the information, the data, we want to distribute the questionnaire. So, but our assignment is for only assignment purposes, to expose the student on how to prepare a report. So that's why we don't want you to distribute the questionnaire to outsiders. Okay? You can only distribute the questionnaire to, let's say that you are from group A, okay, to all the classmates in group A, or you can also include from group B, group C, group D, E, F, semua tu. Okay? As long as in your part 5 isi dekat dua ni saja. Okay? Okay, findings and data analysis. Okay, mean that after you distribute the questionnaire to, you will get the findings, and all those findings too, you will change it into data analysis. You have to analyze and then change the data into pie chart by graph. Usually when you use the Google form kan untuk use for questionnaire ni, so dia dah ada dah semua tu. The visuals tu lah. You can use those visuals lah. Okay. Cumanya nanti you can analyze lah. We're gonna learn how to analyze, okay? And then you will do the conclusion, give out the recommendations on how to solve or to cater to the problems, references. Of course, when you do this, you must refer to site or to articles, any articles. So wherever site that you refer, you have to put in references and also appendix. Okay, appendix, you can include the questionnaire, the sample of articles, newspaper cutting, or pictures. Okay. For this assignment, okay, I will guide you. We're gonna do it together. Together meaning that for each part ni, each of the part ni, I will specifically ask you on what to do, okay, and then you will do it, and then you will submit to me for me to check whether the content is correct or not. Okay, so that when you submit the final one, it will be the correct one. Okay, the due date for this assignment is December 9. Okay, so you have about, this is in week 8. Okay, so you have about 2 months to prepare for the report. The second assignment, okay, so ini berat sikit lah, susah sikit sebab dia markah dia banyak, about 40% lah. Okay. The second assignment is where you have to prepare the meetings document. Okay, so meeting documents, you have to prepare the notice and also the agenda. According to the meeting, basically we have three main documents. Okay, another one will be the minutes. But since we didn't do the mock meeting, okay, you didn't conduct the meeting, so we only prepare the notice and also the agenda. Students are required to prepare a meeting notice and agenda according to the scenario given. Okay. Students are to form a group of 4 to 5 members. It can be the same group as in assignment 1. Okay. Each group should submit a notice and an agenda, 1 page each. So notice 1 page and agenda is 1 page. Okay. Follow the format given in slide on notes, and the date is 23rd of November. Okay. So yang ni dia date dia sekejap je, sebabnya adalah it's very simple. You do it in group and then it's for 2 pages only. Okay. Kalau macam yang ni, the first assignment ni is about 30 pages. Yang ni 2 pages je lah, 10%. Yang ni adalah 40%. Okay. So ini kita akan buat nanti, okay, bila kita dah belajar dah notice and also agenda. Next one is the individual assignment, the video resume. Okay, so you have to prepare a 3 minutes video, okay, highlighting your about you lah, okay. Use your creativity and share your excitement about starting your career, okay, technical excellence in your field, leadership. So you can tell anything about yourself which related, which will be interesting for the employer, okay. This assignment is good preparation for answering the common interview question, which is tell me about yourself. Okay, so nanti saya akan tunjukkan kepada you lah the example of the video resume by other students. Okay. The due date is 27th of January. Rasanya due date dia dalam week 12 or week 14, something like that lah ya. Okay. This is the assessment Gantt chart, okay, as a guideline lah, okay, but you can prepare your own lah, planning for each of the assignment, okay. So for the first assignment, the submission will be in week 8, the second assignment will be in week 10, okay. The video resume will be in week 14. So basically for the first assignment, you have about roughly about two months. Assignment 2 about 1 month. Okay, because it's very simple, just 2 pages. Okay, video resume about 1 month lah for you to prepare the video. The recommended texts or references, dulu we used to use the Taylor, Shirley 2005 and also Boviti 2008. However, since this is about 10 years, 20 years ago, so we no longer use all these textbook. Okay, usually the students will use the slide and also notes, okay, that I give them. So no need to buy the textbook. The important dates, okay, you can start doing the entrance survey starting today. Okay, however, macam you future kind of problem from yesterday and today pun. Okay, so when you can log into your future, please do the entrance survey. The assignment 1 due, and then you have to do SU4, assignment 2 due, exit survey, assignment 3, and also the final, bukan final, the test. Okay, cuma saya tak masukkan test kat sini sebab hari tu dia final. Okay. So that's it a little bit about the assessment and also overview lah about the subject. Do you have any question? I want to show you the your future, okay? However, I cannot enter the your future this morning, okay? For the attendance, okay, attendance, of course, you know that you have to fulfill at least 80% from the total hour lah for the class, okay? If not, macam biasa lah, kena hantar nama dekat detik. For our class, how we're going to learn to conduct the classes is using the U feature. I'm going to use wholly U feature. Everything will be in U feature. For our subject, we have 3 contact hours. Okay, 2 hours for lecture session and 1 hour for the tutorial session. Both session will be with me. Kita tak tukar dengan lecturer lain lah kan. And then usually, okay, saya dah boleh masuk dah view future. Sekejap saya tunggu view future. Ada soalan tak nak tanya? Senyap je. Boleh dengar tak? So, bila you masuk view future, tengok boleh masuk ke tak. Kita pergi dekat MGT269 kan. Tadi saya nak masuk yang ni lah, tak boleh. Dia boleh masuk login to your future, but I cannot click this course ni. Dia macam lambat sikit. So the lecture session, tutorial session will be we're gonna use platform eFuture lah. Assignment hantar pun dekat eFuture juga. The test will also be in eFuture. Okay, so dia lambat macam tak boleh masuk. Okay. Lecture session usually I don't do the Gmeet. So Gmeet ni adalah untuk today, and also kalau macam saya rasa okay dia macam tak boleh ni. If I need to discuss with you about the assignment, I need the the feedback from you, fast feedback, or I want to ask something about your assignment, so I will do the Gmeet session. If not, everything will be in new feature where all the lecture session they have been recorded lah. So I've already uploaded the lecture video in eFuture. Nanti masuk dekat eFuture ni macam tak boleh, so I stop sharing. Okay. So nanti you masuk dekat eFuture, you tahu kan eFuture. So you go to the learning activities. So I've already uploaded everything in learning activities lah. Dekat situ dah ada ke yang tengok dekat eFuture tu untuk 269? Ada tak yang masuk di sini? Belum ya? Okay, so kalau macam you pergi dekat eFuture nanti, you pergi dekat learning activities. Dekat learning activities tu saya dah masukkan the syllabus, the assessment, okay, the assignment tadi lah, semua dah ada dekat situ, the guideline. I also uploaded the slide, PowerPoint, the notes, okay, for you to read. Apa lagi? And also for this week, for week 1, we're going to learn chapter 1, and also you need to respond to the tutorial. Okay, so for assignment 1, for chapter 1 tu nanti whenever you can, okay, you masuk and watch the video. When you watch the video, it will track your attendance lah. Okay, sampai habis tu, so dia akan tick your attendance. Okay, and then untuk tutorial for the attendance tu, when you respond, when you answer the questions tu, so it will tick your attendance. So for attendance, it will track lah bila you buat semua tu. I didn't ask you to, there's no need for you to fill in for attendance ke apa-apa lah. So attendance is when you watch the video and when you answer the question or respond to the tutorial question. Ada lagi tak yang saya tak explain? Kalau macam you, kalau macam usually for attendance, I will check your attendance. You will have the whole week. Every Sunday, I will post in the WhatsApp group, okay, what you need to do for the week lah. And your video for each week too will appear in your eFuture on Sunday. Every Sunday dia akan appear lah the content for lecture and also for tutorial. Okay, so I will release the video bi-weekly, so you can watch it there. And then you akan buat je lah kat situ. Attendance kat situ lah. Let's say that you have the whole week lah to watch the video from Sunday until Saturday. I will check the attendance. For example, attendance for this week, I will check it next Sunday. Next Sunday I check lah. But katakanlah macam this week, since macam eFuture pun tak boleh masuk, so maybe I can extend lah sampai for this week. The attendance tu I will check in week 3. Baru I check lah. Let's say that katakanlah macam you tak boleh langsung macam attend the class. Attend the class means that you cannot watch the video or do the tutorial for the week kan. The whole week tu you sibuk ke, you tak sihat ke, komputer you rosak ke, internet tak ada ke, problem dan sebagainya. You cannot do it the whole week, okay? So you just let me know, okay? And then you can do it later lah when everything is okay for you. Cumanya janganlah you go missing, okay, for 2-3 weeks, okay? Because I have to check whether you ada ke tak ada, tu je lah. So if you have any problems, tak boleh ada masalah internet ke, tak boleh buat ke apa-apa je lah, you have to let me know lah so that I know that you are still in the class lah. So until now saya tak boleh lagi masuk e-future, so saya tak boleh lah nak tunjuk, okay? InsyaAllah nanti whenever the e-future dah okay, I will show you lah what you need to do for this week, okay? Kalau you boleh masuk lah, kalau tak boleh masuk juga e-future until the end of the week ke, sampai Sabtu pun tak boleh juga, and then it's okay, you can do it, start review the slide tu next week pun boleh, masalah. Okay. Ada soalan tak? Faham tak? Simple je, hari ni nak explain waktu saja, cara kita belajar macam mana, a bit about the assignment, tu je lah. So far assignmentnya macam tu, tarikh pun macam tu lah for the submission until I have other information lah, because this is standardized. The assignment is standardized for the whole your ITM lah. Okay? Your ITM mana-mana pun, campus mana pun will do the same assignment. Okay? The notes content pun sama juga. Ada nak tanya?
Tak ada madam.
Tak ada betul.
Okay, so kalau tak ada, tu sajalah untuk hari ni. Anything I will update you in WhatsApp group lah. Okay, so thank you so much for all of you who attend the session. For those yang tak dapat attend, nanti I will give you the link. Okay, nanti saya akan uploadkan dekat YouTube and give you the link lah. All the video, recorded video saya akan letak dekat dalam U-Future. But since U-Future today macam tak boleh masuk, so that I will give you the link for to my YouTube lah. Okay. Cuma nak remind sikit lah, nanti whenever you want to watch the video, the lecture video, you have to click from U-Future. Tak boleh click directly daripada YouTube, okay? Sebab kalau kat YouTube dia tak record attendance, dia cuma record attendance dekat U-Future sahaja, okay? So thank you so much for all of you who attend join the session this morning, okay? Harapnya semua sihat ya. So we end our session today with Tasbih Farah and Surah.